The government system. The Canadian government has three different branches. The first branch is the executive branch. This part of the government system is made up of the Prime Minister and the Cabinet. The Prime Minister is head of the government. He is elected by voters in the voting system. Canadians don't vote for him individually, we vote for different political parties, such as Progressive Conservative, Liberal, Greenpeace, NDP, etc. In the first-past-the-post voting system we use in Canada, the groups who get the most votes first wins and forms the government. The leader of whichever political party wins becomes the Prime Minister. The Cabinet is formed of cabinet ministers. Each cabinet minister has a portfolio. Each portfolio will represent something different. If this is a cabinet minister and he was a farmer, he would be in charge of the agricultural portfolio. The jobs of the executive branch are to run day-to-day activities in the government, propose new bills or laws, and put laws into action once they have been passed as a law. The next branch is the legislative branch. This branch has an upper house and a lower house, the House of Commons and the Senate. The lower house, the House of Commons, is made up of 308 members of Parliament, or MPs. Each member is from a different political group and represents a different riding or constituency across Canada. The provinces or territories with greater populations, like Quebec or Ontario, have more representatives, unlike the ones with smaller populations, like the territories or Maritimes. This causes for some people's votes not to be heard. The majority of the MPs are from the political party that won the election, but the other MPs who lost became the opposition. Their job is to challenge the government to make sure they are making decisions fairly for the people of Canada. The upper house is called the Senate. The Senate has 105 members that represent different regions in Canada, just like the MPs. The Senate's job is to give what's called sober second thought to all the laws passed through the House of Commons. This makes sure that MPs aren't just thinking of their riding or constituencies, but that their decisions are fair for everyone. The senators are not elected, but appointed by the government to get their job. The Governor-General is also part of this branch. He is the representative for the Queen of England when she cannot be here in Canada. The Governor-General is the last to sign off on a bill before it can officially become a law. The judicial branch is the last branch. The Supreme Court is a part of the judicial branch. The Supreme Court has 9 judges. They are the highest level of court you can go to, and they can choose the cases they would like to hear. The judges are nominated by the Prime Minister. The judicial branch keeps our rights and freedoms as Canadians safe. They make sure no one can break the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Each branch in the government works together to make laws and decisions affecting all citizens of Canada. The media also affects us. Everything we see or hear, from newspaper to TV to social media. There's facts, but there are also biased opinions that can shape the way we see things. This includes the government and elections. In this cartoon of the USA election, it shows that candidates will tell the voters what they will do for their country, but what the media puts out there may completely change the way people see the election. Groups will also hire lobbyists to influence MPs and government officials into what they believe. Lobbyists represent different things like the Non-Smoker Rights Association, Energy Watch Group, Entertainment. Their groups will help Canadian votes and perspectives to be heard if they support a lobbyist group. They are a big part in influencing the government.